so awesome. This book is so awesome.
He's like, let's see the fire, let's see the fire. What the actual fuck is going on? Hello, I'm here in a new untested angle. I have spent the last 2.5 hours, I don't even know how long, reading The Poppy War. And I honestly wouldn't have stopped if it wasn't 2:30 in the morning. I got to page 130 and I would have updated like somewhere in the middle of that, but I was just so completely enraptured. Like, I was just so in it. This story just grips you from the very beginning in a way that feels magical, and that's something I really remember from the first time that I read this book. It really just grabs you by the neck. Like, it literally is like, it's so aggressively in your face with how immersive it gets right away, but it's so rewarding because you're given this like rich storytelling, and this inspiring character arc is being like introduced that we've only seen the beginnings of at this point, and it's just so hard to put down. It's so hard to stop reading. It's amazing. So I'm on a page 130 and I just wanted to talk about a few things, share my thoughts. I have been annotating a little bit. I just kind of highlight or like underline words and stuff, but I find specifically the first 25 pages, the first chapter of this book, the first 26 pages, to be some of the most inspiring fiction I have ever read. It genuinely showing Rin's struggle from realizing her life could either end horrifically in a way that she didn't choose for herself, or that she could fight tooth and nail to get somewhere where nobody suspects she could ever deserve to be. It's just so inspiring to read a character that has no limits to how hard she will try to get what she wants. Not in a apathetic, unfeeling way, but in a this has to work. There is no other option for me. She's just so inspiring, and I feel that this beginning section where she's studying for the Keju is just like so effective in like setting up who she is at the beginning of this narrative, who she is before Sinigard and before war and before everything that happens, even just in this first book that I know is going to happen. It really sets her up really well, and I just love her as a character. Like, when her tutor is like about to leave and like she's about to, begin her life at the synagogue, he says, I understand if you're scared. Rin swallowed down the massive lump in her throat and clenched her teeth. Her head buzzed. She knew a dam of tears would break out from under her eyes if she didn't suppress it. I'm not scared, she insisted. He smiled gently. Of course you're not. I know that's a very like basic sentence. I'm not like marveling at the writing or anything in that part in particular, but just the fact that she is still like, I'm not scared. This is where I'm supposed to be. This is great. I'm doing amazing. When she is terrified, never been more unprepared in her entire life. Like, she's just such an inspiring character, even before the entire events of the rest of the story take place. Like, I also really like, how do you say his name? Jiyoung? I think it's Jiyoung. But his setup and everything, like when she sees him in the beginning, like when they're doing like the introduction, like this, I don't know, I just really like the way that he's introduced, pacing and everything. Like, it's just in terms of like what I look for in a book, pacing, storytelling, writing style wise, this is the perfect book for me, and I felt that way the first time I read it as well. I find myself sympathizing or at least understanding Nezha more this time around, because the first time I read it I hated him like instantly, but I find myself sympathizing with him a lot more. But yeah, I love Rin. I love this world. I find R.F. Kuang's writing is able to make even the most simplistic of things feel magical and feel vivid and important, because they all are at the end of the day. Like, all of these things, no matter how small or big, are contributing to the progression of the story and the progression of these characters. And I think the way she handles things like that in a story, like the way she handles the boring stuff, the interesting stuff, the way it's paced, the way it's set up, delivery. It's all just so well crafted. I don't know. I just respect it so much as a writer. And I really like this foreshadowing here with Jiang's character. I don't know how to say his name. I'm going to look it up, but for now, bear with me. Jiang moved through the world like he didn't belong there. He acted as if he came from a country of near humans, people who acted almost exactly like Nikara, but not quite. His behavior was that of a confused visitor who had stopped bothering, try and imitate those around him. He didn't belong, not simply in Sinigard, but in the very idea of a physical earth. He acted like the rules of nature did not apply to him. Perhaps they didn't. Perhaps they did not. I'm gonna go to bed. That's all I have to say. Love, love, love. Peace and love. Yeah. We have many updates. We have updates abound. Please ignore the fact that I don't have lips. Is it really bad? Should I fix it? Listen, it's been a full day. It's been a whole day. I put my lipstick on in the morning. I eat, I drink, I live my life. It's gonna come off, okay? I've been reading The Poppy War. I'm going to read tonight. We have big plans for tonight. But first, I want to show you something. I went to the bookstore the other day and I got some books, and I'm probably gonna go back and buy more. But I did get two. I got 2 books. So let me show you. They're both very, very exciting. It is none other than V. Schwab's new release. Dry Hair Bones in the Midnight Soil. This is V. Schwab's new release, as I said. It came out a few months ago. It's not even that new anymore, I say. It literally came out this year. I just didn't get it right away because I wasn't sure if I was gonna read it. I wanted to wait to see what people thought. The reason why this is such a special book, well, first of all, it's about vampires. I think it's got gay people in it. That's all I need to know. Didn't notice until I was about to purchase the book. But you see that? I actually don't own any signed books. Like, I never get signed books because our Indigo in my city just like never has the signed copies. Very fitting for this vlog, actually. Catabasis. Wow, everybody. I haven't taken the stickers off of them yet, so you can really see that this is a new purchase, but this is the Indigo exclusive edition. I don't know if it's the same for Barnes & Noble. It usually is. But yeah, it's got these sprayed edges. Let me give you a close-up. As you can see. But anyway, so I did read a little bit of The Poppy War last night, and I'm gonna read more tonight. My plan, actually, I'll have you know, here's the game plan, folks. Get ready. The game plan is to finish this book tonight. It is 6:52 p.m. Okay, so I have my orange cream Coke, and we are going to finish The Poppy War. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna sit right here in this bed, and I'm not gonna move until I finish this fucking book, okay? So last night I read about 100 pages and I got to part 2. And I will say my memory like is pretty intact for this book. Like, I remember everything, but the main reason why I reread books before like continuing a series is not necessarily because I forgot what happened. It's that I forgot how I felt about it, or like I want to re-experience it. Because for me personally, sometimes it takes me 1 or 2, oh my god, this is bothering me so much. Sometimes it takes me till the second time I read it to like decide that a book is my favorite. You know what I mean? Guys, you know what? I'm freeing the forehead. I actually genuinely don't care that I now look like some sort of, I actually can't think of a roast. I'm sorry. I really can't think of anything. Like I said, sometimes it takes me another read through a book, or like rereading quotes, or like watching people talk about the book to really realize like how much I liked a book. Because again, I read a lot and I take almost no breaks between books. When I originally read it last year, I gave it like a 4.75, I think, or a 4.5. And then I think when I was doing my wrap-up videos for 2024, I was like, that should be a 5-star. Like, what am I even talking about? I haven't stopped thinking about it, because I was literally like could not stop thinking about it. And the only reason why I didn't continue the series right after was because I was trying to hit my reading goal, and the Dragon Republic is 700 pages. But anyway, so then I considered it a 5-star. Going into this video, going into this reread, I considered it a 5-star, but it wasn't like top favorites of all time. I genuinely, kid you not, I think this is the first
fucking book in the trilogy, so I really can't say for sure, but like I genuinely think this is gonna be like one of my favorite series in recent years that I've ever read. There are some quotes in here that are genuinely like changing my life right now. You know how I was talking about how like Rin and her like journey, her hero's journey was like really inspiring to me, and like the way that it was set up and the way that it was told was just really motivating to me. It just really has spoken to me, and it's making me like make real changes in my life and changes in my philosophy. The messages and the themes of this story, they're impacting me so deeply, and I think they did the first time around, but I didn't really weigh them as much as they should have in my mind, I guess. But this book, seriously, like some of the quotes are genuinely like I'll underline it, reread it, and just stare at it and just be like, wow. You know when you read something and it's like your mind is just like so blown because you're like, I've never ever had this outlook before. I've never thought of it like that. It feels like you're opening a pathway in your brain. That's what I feel like is happening right now. She's opening a pathway into my brain, is rewiring my brain. She's in there rewiring my brain. Yeah, so that's what's going on. When I talk, do you guys like know what I'm talking about? Like, do I make sense? Or are you just like watching to stare at my hair? I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gonna read this book, okay? But like I said, the plan is to finish this tonight so that I can start the Dragon Republic tomorrow. Folks, it's been a few days since I have last updated you. Have I read any more? No. Don't worry, I haven't read anything while we were not speaking. I know it's been only a few seconds for you. It's been many days for me. Life crept up on me and I couldn't you know. So anyway, we're back on the grind. We're back on the grind. We're back on the daily TikToks. We're back on the content. Let me tell you what we're going to do. Let me tell you what we're going to do right now. We are going to finish this book. I plan on finishing this book tonight, and then tomorrow we are going to start the Dragon Republic, which I would get out, but I don't want to jinx it because I'm pretty sure earlier in this vlog I did the thing where I was like, we're going to start this, and I still haven't finished this. So I'm not going to get out the other book. Trust that it exists. Boots is crying for me. Oh, what's wrong, Mr. Boots? Sorry, I was trying to get him to meow into the microphone. It wasn't working out. I'm so excited to continue right now. Like, I'm actually like, I'm quivering with excitement. Oh, can you see Mr. Boots? Oh, he can see that there's no room for him up here. Okay, I gotta make this quick so that I can give my Bootsy some room to come and hang out with me. But we were on page 380. I was in the middle of a chapter. I don't know why I did that. How dare I? But we're on page 380. We're gonna finish. We have about like 180 pages left, I think. Yeah, about 180 pages left. I'm gonna finish it tonight, and then hopefully I have the day off tomorrow. I'm gonna hopefully, knock on wood, spend all day tomorrow reading the Dragon Republic. Let's finish this, okay? Finish him. But I did finish the Poppy War last week. The last time filmed, I finished it that night, and I just realized like I was about to come on here and be like, it's time to start this one. Then I realized that I never like concluded my thoughts on the Poppy War, like the first one. It was obviously the last like third of the book is incredibly heavy. It's very dark. So that was a lot of my reactions were just, wow, this sucks. I think the most like poignant part of the series is the fact that it's based on real life, and even the real life instances that R.F. Kuang based these specific situations on, that's not the only time this kind of thing has happened. That's not the only time genocide has happened. That's not the only time it's happening right now. It's just, that's the part that makes it really difficult to read at times, is just how especially relevant it is today. I did love it just as much as I did the first time. Like, it's still a 5-star book. It's such a perfect fantasy novel, and I honestly didn't remember the last third of it very well, so I'm really glad that I did this reread, because the last chunk of that book is just, so much happens in the last 100 pages, and it's just everything I want. And I did want to immediately read the Dragon Republic right after, but it was the middle of the night, so and then one thing led to another. I was working on other videos. Anyway, so yeah, that was the Poppy War. But we are gonna start the Dragon Republic today. This book is really long. I think it is 686 pages, I think is my copy. 689 pages. So I'm gonna read as much of it as I can today. I don't plan on finishing it, but we are gonna try to make a dent in this today. It's like 9:30, I think. My only other plans today are I'm going to the bookstore to pick up a few books, but mostly I'm going to get Alchemized. It came out today, and I'm very excited to read that. I'm also going to be doing a reading vlog for that book, so I need to go get it. But anyway, look how gorgeous this is. Hello. We are going to start this, and I'll keep you updated on what I think of it, because obviously we're in uncharted territory now. I have never read this book. Okay, reading update. I am 77 pages in. Boots is with me. Say hi, Bootsy. I just wanted to update because we just got spoilers if you don't want to hear. Spoiler alert. But we just got to the part where where Rin meets Nezha. Like they're like on the boat. It's destroying my life. Literally, like he's like talking. Oh my god, I can't hold this. Boots is on my lap, so I have like no space. This part just like got me. It said the general knelt down before her and pulled off his mask. That's Nessa. Rin flinched. The boy she remembered was so beautiful, skin like porcelain, features finer than any sculptor could carve, delicately arched eyebrows that conveyed precisely that mixture of condensation and vulnerability that Nakara poets had been trying to describe for centuries. Boots just fell off the bed. And then it just says, Nezha wasn't beautiful anymore. I love him. He has said like 5 words. I love him. I love this man.
This book is so awesome. This book is so awesome. This book is so awesome. I love this book.
Hello vlog. You're not on a tripod. You're just kind of balanced precariously. So updates for the vlog. I have to get into my vlogging YouTube brain because I was just filming TikToks. Follow me on TikTok. Hello. Also, all my beetles fell down. I haven't fixed them. I just realized they're all like dead. Paul, get up. Get up, Paul. Help, help. He's crushed under the weight of John's body. Oh, I meant like John's dead. I didn't. You know, it's worse when I explain it. McLennan fan caught on camera 4K. Also, I put my fake nails back on. If you watched my video of me, I think it was reorganizing my bookshelf, I had these nails on and then I took them off because I hated them. They like fell off. I didn't hate them. I hate not being able to do things as well. Should I do another book haul? I literally already have a book haul in this video. Did I not? Did I not do a vlog or a book haul? Can I talk at all? But as you can see, there are new additions to the shelf. So yeah, I did get, so I guess I'll say this in the YouTube video actually. I won't show you all the books. Should I show you all the books? Do you want another book haul? Be honest, are you bored? Let's do another book haul. Let's get the books out. We'll start with the most exciting one. I got Alchemized. Oh my God, this book smells good. What the fuck? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Love that. So look at how fucking gorgeous it is. Sorry, I'm home alone, so I'm like really loud. Look at how gorgeous. There's gonna be a vlog dedicated to this video right here on YouTube. There will be an Alchemized reading vlog. Be patient, okay? Patience is always rewarded. That's what you gotta remember. So yeah, but it will come and it will be soon because I cannot resist this book for much longer. This is another new release that came in on the same day. It's The Second Death of Locke. Look at this cover. Are we joking? But it's very, very cute. It's got some illustrations in it. It's gorgeous. This is a debut novel, The Night and the Moth. This is Rachel Gillig's new book. Look at how fucking beautiful this is. It's a joke, really. And as soon as I posted my book haul on TikTok and Instagram, everybody was really excited that I bought this book and said, I really think you're gonna like it. The Jasad Crown, this is a book that looks thick. Like, this is smaller than Alchemized, like in length, but it's huge. So I have the Jasad Air, and this is a duology, if you don't know. This one just came out, and it's a little duology. It's gorgeous covers, by the way. Look at that. And this is a Egyptian inspired fantasy world. So very, very, very excited for this. This one's been making waves on TikTok, to say the least, but I am very excited for it personally. I think it's exactly the kind of duology and series that I am going to love, and I'm very excited for Sarah Hashem to keep being an author because people are raving about her like crazy. But I am also gonna do a reading vlog for these because I'm very, very excited to read these. So both of these books will be in a reading vlog. Let's talk about this book, The Dragon Republic. I don't know when I last updated. I think I was talking about Nezha. I'm on page 175. This book is harrowing. It is such a story about grief, and not just grief in the loss of one person, but the loss of life and the loss of your sanity and who you were before this horrible thing happened to you, in this case war. And Rin's journey as a character, like, I just love Rin so much. Like, honestly, the first time I read the first book, I had a complicated relationship with Rin, and I kind of like resented her a little bit because I didn't quite relate to her anger as much. But rereading it, I really like felt like I understood her, and I felt like I just really connected with the story so much more the second time. That's why I'm really glad that I'm documenting reading this trilogy. But I love this book so much. Everybody is haunted by Altan, and I am too. It is harrowing. And Nezha's father with Rin, oh my god, that was so crazy. I think that was a very sweet moment. Not when he, you know, whatever, but the moment they had where he was telling her, like, you gotta control this and stuff, and she was like, I don't know. It's just so, I'm really taken aback by how fast paced it is. I didn't think it was gonna be as fast paced, but I feel like we're moving at a really decent rate. It's keeping me entertained. One thing that I've been struggling with, that I've been ranting about in various TikToks, is that I've been on my phone a lot. I haven't been reading as much. I've been just doing that thing where I sit with a book in my lap and I'm just scrolling on TikTok. So feeling a little fried. Feeling like my brain's fried. But I am very excited to dive back into this. I'm going to read as much as I can today. It is really compelling. It's just so... The commentary on war that R.F. Kuang does in this series is so... It's like a gut punch. Like, it's so visceral, the way she articulates not just mass genocide, mass murder, big acts of violence, but the way she portrays the sacrifices people make to win a war and to fight a war, and to be, like, how it really feels to be an individual soldier in a sea of thousands of people fighting for their lives. Like, what that does to an individual person, and what that does to the one who survived when everybody else died. It's so good. And I haven't cried yet, but I will tell you, the one part that got me close to crying was when Suni was talking down Rin. He said, I had to find it. He said, you're so strong. Whatever you're seeing, whatever you're feeling, it's not as strong as you are. What the fuck? And then they're like, and if she wanted to recognize it, then she would have to be something, feel something other than anger. But she was afraid that if she stopped being angry, then she might shatter. She started to cry. You just have to make it through the next 5 seconds, then the next 5, then on. And then another 5. And those 5, oddly enough, were the littlest bit more bearable than the last. It's over. I drew a little sad face here. My book is creaking. I drew a little sad face here. Look, he's crying, because that's how I feel. That's how I personally, that's literally me. I love Suni. I love Nezha. I love Rin. I love life. You know who I love? Chang'an. I love him. Don't know why. Just do. So yeah, chapter 10. Did we get to part 2 yet? Is that a thing? Or did I make that up? I'm gonna read now. I've been yapping your ear off, so I'm gonna read. Remember how I said I couldn't remember if I had hit part 2 yet? I was 1 chapter away from part 2, so I just started part 2. Get ready. I just like scrambled to find my phone. Oh my god. Okay, spoiler. We're meeting Nezha's older brother. He's like, let's see the fire. And she's like, chill. We just met. Like, what's going on? And he starts like being racist. Like, okay, where is it? You know, if the Spearleys were so strong, you'd think they'd be less dead. And I'm like, whoa, okay. Right after Nezha said, Rin's stronger than you can imagine, so, okay. Also, my nails fell off, by the way. He said, spent my whole childhood hearing about what a marvel your precious Altan was. Turns out he was just another dirt-skinned idiot who blew himself up for nothing. This is crazy. I can't even believe he just said that. This guy's crazy. Is actually over in ways it has never been over before. It's over. What the actual fuck is going on? I'm scared. No, because this is actually a fucking joke. Oh my god. He
flinched. Don't lie to me. I know what I saw. I know what you were doing. I know you only wanted to get into my mind because you wanted to see him from another angle. I'm like clutching my pearls. She hadn't expected him to flinch. He looked so small. I thought I could catch him. I actually can't do this. I actually can't do this. Ah! It's actually not funny. It's actually not. It's sickening what this book is doing to me. Nezha just asked her about the trident. Why are you still using the trident? Oh, is it because it's his? I'm gonna start crying. The anger had left him as quickly as it had come. He sounded exhausted. I'm exhausted. I'm not getting my mic because I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. I put them back. They have assembled. It's actually emotional damage to the highest degree. First of all, I find Rin's descriptions of the white people so funny. I forgot they were even gonna be here. So when the what are they called? The Hesperians came, I was like, oh yeah, other people, there's other countries in this world, you know, besides the Federation and, you know, whatever. I'm obsessed with this book. Like, it's actually destroying my life. There was a point that I was gonna update you guys, but I actually had to keep reading because it was so painful that I just had to keep going. It's when Rin wakes up after I keep forgetting what they're called, the Hesperians. I get the Hesperians and the Hinterlanders confused. Rin wakes up after being attacked by the Hesperians, and Nezha's like, chill the fuck out. It's okay. She's like, those freaks just attacked me. He's like, calm down. Everything's gonna be fine. And she said, they want to dissect me. They want to dissect me. And he said, you think he's about to give you... She said, and father won't let that happen. You think he's about to give you up? You think I'd let that happen? I'd die before I let anyone hurt you, Rin. Calm down. The flapper is gasted. He really just said that. He really just said that. And I was supposed to just keep reading. I was supposed to just keep on fucking reading. That's sick. R of Kuang, you are sick. Rebecca, sick. Disgusting. Sorry. I'm getting too angry. This book is destroying my life. I can't. And the white people fucking suck. Because, like, I just immediately was like, oh, it's the British. And then I looked up, like, I was like, because obviously this is a fantasy world, but it's heavily inspired by various historical events, right? Obviously, Nakara is China and the Federation and like, you know. So I was like, what specific group of colonizers are they? And the general consensus when I looked it up, I went and Reddited it. Wow, that's crazy. Everybody kind of just thought, kind of agreed, like, that they're just European. Like, that the perspective, especially that were in Rin's head the whole time, the people in Nakara don't care about the different colonies and stuff that these foreigners have. They just call all of them Hesperian. So I would agree with that, the way they're portrayed. I think they're just supposed to be European. At first I was like, oh, the British, because they're like colonizer number one. But yeah, they really want to take her. Nezha's mom is like, so, like, she viscerally hates Rin, right? And I think his name's Vaisra. I don't know. I get confused. Vaisra is probably right. Vaisra. He says, we're not dragging anyone off. Sit down, like, calm down. And she goes, but you promised. You said they'd find a way to fix him. I'm sorry, am I reading that right? I'm sorry. Is this thing on? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Are you talking about Nezha's little brother? Was he consumed by... Hold on. I'm like that Josh Hutcherson meme. The prologue, right? The prologue. Stay with me now. Stay with me now. Prologue. He was taken by a water spirit, presumably. I presumed him to be dead, but then he saw a dark shape rising before the grottos and heard a voice that came from nowhere and vibrated his very bones. Hello, little one, Nezha screamed. There's a sentient being in the water where Nezha lives, and it took his brother, and his mom still thinks he can come back by some magic of the pantheon. And that's why Rin's mother hates those gods. Rin's mother. What? Rin doesn't have a mother. That's why Nezha's mother hates Rin. This is my theory. This is a working theory. We're gonna have to workshop it. I think there's something to do with Nezha's little brother, his soul being trapped somewhere, maybe in the water, maybe, I don't know. Because, oh, Eureka! He talked about there were faces in the sand. So maybe there are souls trapped in the grotto. Yes, he saw a pale green light shining from the grotto floor. He saw faces, beautiful but eyeless, human faces embedded in the sand and coral, and an endless mosaic studded with silver coins, porcelain vases, and golden ingots, a bed of treasures that stretched on and on into the grotto as far as the light went. He saw a blink of movement dark against the light that disappeared as quickly as it came. It's a portal, I think. There's either something living in it, it's a portal, it's something. I am like, tinfoil hat is fucking locked on, okay? I'm locking in. I gotta stop yapping because I fear I've recorded enough for an entire video just reading 250 pages of this book.
I've been reading The Dragon Republic and I have some big updates for you guys. I was going to be updating as I was reading because it was getting actually so crazy, but it did happen to be about 3 in the morning when I was reading the parts that I wanted to scream about, so I decided that I was not going to scream about it. I'm currently on page 416 now. I haven't gotten to part 3 yet though, but I am aiming to potentially finish this book tonight. I'm gonna read for a couple hours because I worked all day and all I want to do is read my little book. I just want to read my little book. Big things happened in this book. Lots of microaggressions. Not even microaggressions, macroaggressions. Yeah, so there's a lot of drama happening, but lots of moments between Rin and Nezha. We found out, of course, something about Nezha, and it kind of changed everything. And it made me freak out a lot. I love this book so much. So much. I actually dog-eared. I've been annotating like crazy, but I dog-eared a page. I don't even know if you can see that. Look at that dog ear. Look at that woof woof dog ear. And it's the page where Nezha wakes up after Rin basically made him almost OD on opium, and she goes to leave because she's like feels really guilty. It makes me want to die a little bit, so I think a part of me died when I read that. Anyway, I'm not here to ramble. I should probably like, I'm gonna get to reading.
He had a dream. This book is causing me so much pain. Like, you don't understand. It's causing me so much pain. It's over, it's over, it's over, it's over. I love them. It's actually so over. I don't even have anything good to say. I think I'm just gonna, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna set up the camera so you guys can be here with me because I need support in this time. This is crazy. Things are going crazy. This, like, I don't even know what to say. His words poured out in a torrent as if he was afraid that if he stopped speaking, they would run out of time, as if he would only ever get this one chance. I don't want us to end like this. You have more enemies than you. Oh my god. Oh. I just flipped the page, right? I just flipped the page. I'm on this page, but my eyes catch to this page. It doesn't look good. Oh my god, the foreshadowing. What the fuck? Fire and water look so lovely together. It was a pity they would destroy each other by nature. Oh my god, wait, I think I know where this is going. I think I know where this is going. What the fuck? No, if I'm prepared to read what I'm about to read. It's 4 in the fucking morning. I don't know if I can do this, gang. Oh my god. The drawing. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I finished the book.
It is the next day. Welcome to today. Hi, I put my nails back on. But anyway, so yes, as you saw, I finished the Dragon Republic, or did it finish me? I don't know. It finished me for sure. I don't think I have to say at this point in the video that this is a favorite series, that this is going to be, you know, top read of the year. I don't think I have to say all that. I don't think I have to say 5-star, 6-star, whatever, because I feel like you know. Also, you may be wondering what I'm wearing. I'm wearing my hoodie. This is my knockoff hoodie that my mom got me from Amazon. That ending, I mean, I don't know how much I documented. I haven't gone over the footage yet. It really destroyed me. I haven't really processed it fully because I finished it at like 4:30 in the morning. I don't know what to say about it, guys. I don't know what to say about it because I don't want to actually spoil anything, but the plot twist, the big moment, it got me. It ruined my life. I've been thinking about it nonstop. I need to read book 3 because I need to know that everybody's going to be okay. And I don't think everybody's going to be okay. And that's the thing that's kind of eating away at me, is I don't really feel like we're going to make it out of this with everybody doing okay. And also, oh my god, I keep forgetting to say this. I looked up how to pronounce, because I was reading the book and I was like, the whole time his name is Kitai. Now I know that. But the whole time that I've been reading these books, book 1, book 2, I was halfway through book 2 and I was like, I've never once sounded out his name in my head while reading this book. Like, you know when you're reading a book and there's a character and you don't know how to say their name, so every time it comes up it's like me and because you just don't have no clue how to pronounce it, and even if you do, you just don't remember every single time their name comes up. I don't know. That my first experience with that was Hermione. I was like Hermione, you know, because I had never heard that name before. But so I was like, how do you pronounce Kitai? Because I thought that it could be Kaite. I thought it could be, you know, I don't know. And then I found a TikTok of Miss Rebecca, Miss RF Kuang, pronouncing all of the characters' names. And I've been saying Nezha. That's not his name. So I, th- besides those two, I think all of them I was pronouncing right. I think. I'll have to watch the video again. Well, one, it was Jiang. I finished the Dragon Republic. That means we have to move on to the Burning God. This is book 3. This is the last book in the trilogy, hence that it being called a trilogy. So yeah, I don't have obviously the fancy special edition of that like I do the other two, because it doesn't exist yet. Those special editions that I was reading for the first 2 books came out earlier this year. There's no Burning God one yet. I am going to buy it as soon as it comes out. So anyway, I'm reading it on Kindle Unlimited because they're on Kindle Unlimited. Pretty much all of her books are on Kindle Unlimited. So I don't know how long it's going to take me to read this book, but we're going to try to read as much of it as we can today. I'm scared. I don't know what to expect. I'm fearing the worst, truly. But I should just start reading. I don't want it to end. I don't want it to end, but at the same time, I want these characters to like have a break. I want there to be a resolution. But I can't picture like what this ending is going to be. Like, I don't know how, like, I'm not anticipating a happy ending, but I'm hoping at least that there's like some sort of resolution, like there's some sort of consolation to all of this grief. But I really don't know. I'm scared.
Okay, it is a week later. I just want to say, like, I have not looked at much of the footage for this video, but I'm very sorry that this has been so chaotic. Where you last saw me, I literally turned off the camera, read 2 chapters of this book, fell right asleep. Right asleep, just... So I'm on chapter 3. We have read 49 pages, okay. And I'm really digging the vibe. Really, like, all I really want to say so far, because like we're barely into this book, all that I really want to say so far is that I'm really liking the setup. Like, I feel like this book is being set up just in those 2 chapters, like the way that it's kind of setting the scene, because we're in a completely different setting and everything from the second book. So I feel like we're off to a good start. Okay, I feel like things are gonna be good, but I'm scared because everybody's like, girl, you're gonna cry, you're gonna scream, you're gonna throw up, everything's gonna be awful. I don't know what's gonna happen to me, but I'm very scared. We're about to find out. So it is like 6 o'clock. It's been pouring rain all day. It's cold because it's fall. It's fall. And I am ready to sit down with my two cats. I think Boots just left, but Miss Kitty is here. Say hi, Miss Kitty. She's sleeping. And Boots is around. He's exploring because I wasn't giving him enough attention because I was trying to set up the tripod and then I just gave up. So anyway, I'm gonna read as much as I can today. I would really like to finish this, but you know, I always say that, like, if you literally watch any of my vlogs, I'm always like, I'm gonna read this whole book right here, right now. And then it cuts. And then I'm like, I didn't even read a single chapter of this book. So who knows, guys, but we've been filming this video for a fucking month. So I really would like to end it. Not that I'm not having a good time with this and with the books and with you. I'm having a good time, but I'm ready for it to be done. Not from the books. I'm ready to move on from filming this because I haven't posted a video. I don't want to say I'm ready to move on from the Poppy War because I fear I will never move on. We're ready to go. Guys. Oh my god.
Gonna keep it brief, gonna keep it playful. It's been 2 seconds for you. It's been 2 weeks, maybe more for me. I'm really worried this video is a mess. I'm so sorry. I've been filming this video for almost 2 months. I started this video first week of September. It is now October 20th. Okay. And it's not because the books are taking me a long time. It's not because I'm not enjoying the books. It's not because I don't want to film the video. It's because I have chronic migraines. This year especially, but like the last 2 months, they have become almost daily. So to film these videos, I have to have a bright shining light right in front of my face and I have to stare at it. Okay. All of these things are essentially excruciating when you have a migraine. So I haven't been able to film. I also haven't been reading very much because of this. It's not a new thing, like I said, it's just been getting a lot worse. It's very linked to stress. So the reason why I'm going on this whole spiel is because I do think it's going to be a problem in the coming months as well. Like, I really want to get back on track with my YouTube videos. I had 8 videos planned for this month. It is the 20th of October and I haven't uploaded a single video. And I know, like, there's hardly anybody watching in like the grand scheme of things, but to me, 208 people, I have 208 subscribers as of today. That's a lot of people to me, and I want to make videos for them and I want to make videos for me. So it makes me very sad that I haven't been able to read in general, and I haven't been able— oh, Boots wants to play fetch. 1 second. He loves to play fetch. So it makes me sad just in general that I haven't been reading as much either, because I just love reading aside from making content. Yes, so if you are a subscriber, if you want to be a subscriber, if you just watched this much of this video and became a subscriber, just know that if I go a month or 2 without uploading, I'm probably filming something right at that very moment. But in other news, I have been posting daily on TikTok and Instagram, pretty much daily. I've also been posting YouTube shorts if you like short form content. Anyway, that's all to say. I'm sorry this video is a mess. If this is your first impression of me, sorry. Yeah, I just wanted to rant because it's something I've been dealing with for a while. That means that I haven't touched this book in 3 weeks. Okay, so I actually don't remember anything that was happening. She awoke choking on mud. Oh my. So I'm on page 177, 28%. I feel so upset that I don't remember anything that was happening. I think we met— yes. Okay, they had a showdown. They had a hoedown, they had a fight. It was near death. And then Rin was unconscious. Okay. I remember I was really enjoying it. It's very much a reflective book. Like, my friend who's read this series, Levi, if you're watching this, hey, he said that it was like very, like, what was the word they used? Atmospheric rather than like action and emotion and all this stuff. It's still very emotional. There's a lot more like quotes. There's a lot of quotes. There's a lot of like details about the prose that I was really liking. Overall, it's just very like reflective, and the pace is a lot different. The tone is a lot different. It's a little less dark, more so just in a detached from the situation. Like, it's less dark because it's like there's a detached feeling from the emotion of what's happening in the story and what has happened, but it's not like less intense subject matter. That's all I have to say. I am still absolutely loving this series just because it's taken me 5 million years to do this video. Don't think that I'm not enjoying it. It's literally a new favorite. But yeah, I'm gonna get to reading. I'm gonna try to finish it tonight. Look, he's right here. Say hi. I was away for a couple days. I was dog sitting at my parents' house, so he's very attached to me right now because he didn't come. So we were separated for maybe 48 hours, and neither of us liked that very much. Anyway, he's my emotional support cat. Have I ever said that? I'm petting him, if you can't tell by the motion of my hand. A mutual friend. We need a mutual friend. My man. I'm so excited. Oh my god. You know,
you know. If you know, you know. He's here. He's here, guys. He's here. He's here. He's here. I love him. Okay, update. I literally look like such a fucking mess right now. Oh my god. I've been reading for, how long should we say? 3 hours? More than that, but I've read 3 hours worth of the book. Oh. I just got to part 3. That I have 3 hours and 42 minutes left. It's 1 in the morning. So I'll be done this at like 5 in the morning. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care at all. I don't freaking care. I'm gonna finish it. We're getting to a point in here. We're getting to a point in the story where like we've really seen Rin go through like every stage of grief, every version of rage that a human can be. And yet I'm still surprised at like the new ways that she's reacting to situations and responding to the grief that she's, you know, shouldering. Yeah, it's just really quite something. I'm always shocked at how abruptly people's lives end in these books. Like, it's like, maybe we can kill this guy, and then it's like he's literally dead, here's his corpse. You know what I mean? Like, it's always like so, I don't know. But again, loving it so far. We are currently, let's see what the percentage we are in is. We're at 61%, but I am ready to stick it through to the end. He's trying to find a oh jeez, that was his tail. He's trying to find a comfy, I can't talk. It's already too late for me. But live in Denver, the Panic at the Disco live in Denver recordings were just released. They're nostalgia baiting us. So I have been thoroughly nostalgia baited and I'm listening to it on a loop. I'm actually currently listening to Karma Police on a loop. Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna keep reading. I wish that I had like more like put together thoughts, but I really just want to finish it and I'm loving it so much that like I don't even know what to say that I haven't already said.
If you hear purring, that would be Miss Kitty. She's right here. Hi, Miss Kitty. She's making biscuits for me to enjoy later. I have 2 hours left of this book and I choose sleep because and here's the reason why I choose sleep. Okay, I'm not going to finish it tonight. I'm going to finish it tomorrow. I got to page 494. I'm 77% in. It says I have 2 hours and 1 minute left. I would really love to do that, but I'm so tired. And also, I don't want to finish this series that I've loved so much, so dearly. I don't want to finish it when I'm like barely keeping my eyes open. Like, I would like to finish this series and be able to like fully sink my teeth into it and like fully like comprehend the ending to this story. I'm loving it so much. I'll have more comprehensive thoughts when I've slept, but I will be finishing this hopefully tomorrow.
Okay guys, it is 2 days later. I am going to finish this book tonight. I'm so scared. I can't believe I'm at the end of this journey. Like, I don't know. Anyway, it says I have 2 hours and 1 minute left. I'm 77% through. I'm gonna start it right now. My cats are fighting over food. Let's begin. I have 8 minutes left. Yeah, this is the live reaction. It's so over. It's so over. No. No, 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 no.